What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Part 3. This is Ascension Zombies starting strategy. So what we're after here, again, just to reiterate from the first videos, trying to show you guys how to build points, get the weapons you need, and survive the initial onslaught of zombies. Get yourself up to about round 20 or so, and then adapt whatever strategy you want from that point on. You can continue on doing the same thing, you know, because obviously this is it's pretty easy just to run in a circle up here. And if that's your thing, I mean, if you feel like running a little circle for 3 hours, more power to you. I utilize this just like anywhere else to build points, and then from that point I want to go out and venture around and get on some marathon races with these zombies and see what I can do in other parts of the maps. But if you feel like just getting to a super high round and getting bragging rights with your friends, then just once you get what you need, your ray gun, your thunder gun, and your Gersh devices, just stay up here, just run in a little circle all day. It's actually pretty easy to do. All you got to do is shoot the gap. That's what she said. Shoot the gap between the zombies as you're coming back around right here. You would shoot in between them, and watch out if you make any crawlers. If you make crawlers, they'll get in your way. You won't actually be focusing in on crawlers. They could just slow you down just enough, and with such a big mob of zombies behind you, all they have to do is that pile has to catch you. That's all they have to do, and you'll get. Look at that right there. You can see as a good example. That looked like 3 or 4 hits I took just because the pile caught up to me. So those are the only things that you're going to have to watch out for if you want to continue on with the strategy of making these little loops up here. I don't. You're not going to catch me doing this for 3 hours. I don't think that would be a lot of fun to do personally. I don't care if my highest round ends up being 40 and other people are double that because they run this strategy. It's just. It just doesn't seem like something I want to do personally for 3 or 4 hours. I know people did the same idea, the same thing on Kino. They would get on the stage and just run a little circle there with the thunder gun. I never did that strategy either. I know that even my loop strategy got boring after a while, but at least, you know, it felt like you're moving around, you're engaging zombies in different areas of the map. They could come from different directions. Making the little loops for me just isn't that challenging. And, you know, it gets boring after a while. Would you guys want to see me post a 3-hour video of me just doing this? I mean, I wouldn't really want to watch that, but again, it's a viable strategy, and if you want to get some bragging rights with your friends, maybe at least make a couple attempts, a couple of runs at doing this, and go ahead and set your high benchmark. But then go out for some adventure. Go out around the map and fight them in different areas. Challenge yourself to see just how crazy it can get out there. I mean, you may not be able, you know, any of us may not be able to make it very far doing something different, but I mean, that's the fun of zombies. You know, challenging yourself, running around, making the zombies look like fools, using the traps, you know, all different kinds of stuff, flying around on the lander. See, that's fun for me. That's what I think I'm going to be trying to do. Again, I haven't tried doing anything yet. I don't know how hard or how. I don't think it's going to be easy. I think it's going to be hard, but I don't know of some viable areas to be running around. But I can guarantee you I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to take off running and see what I can do. I tell you what though, honestly, I wish I had the golden waffle instead of the thunder gun. I like shocking the zombies. I like seeing that whole pile of zombies just get electrified, and that's a lot more fun for me. I tell you what, here's Meat Wagon's ultimate weapon combination, honestly. If I could look back, I think, hang on a second, I'm still trying to get my ray gun. So I'm headed over to the box, and I just want you to hear one of the comments Nikolai says, and then I cut it out and we move on to the next round. So going out here to the box and listen to Nikolai. This is why I like Nikolai so much. Not that part, this part, listen here.
Does this thing stop at a liquor store?
Does this thing stop at a liquor store? I mean, that's freaking funny, man. That's what makes me laugh. Does this thing stop at a liquor store? All right. Anyway, so back what I was saying. Meat Wagon's ultimate weapon combination. You guys want to hear this? This would be, just think about this. The golden waffle, the upgraded flamethrower, and Gersh devices. You take all the maps, combine them together, all the different options of guns and stuff and weapons that you can get. How cool would it be if you could have, on this map here, the upgraded flamethrower, the golden waffle, and Gersh devices? Now that would be fun for me. Because you know what I would do? I'd sit in there at the perk machine and I would cook those stupid monkeys as they came in. Man, those things drive me crazy. I tell you, I actually had some trouble with them. I don't know if it's happened yet or if it's coming up. I had the HK, and I had some trouble with them. I was in the room with Jug, and they made it to the machine. Now, my aim's not that bad, but hitting them with bullets as the rounds increase, it's a lot harder to do. It's really easy to kill the monkeys if you have the ray gun. Really easy. So, just keep that in mind, but I would sit in that room with my flamethrower, and those little dudes come down their little jumpsuits. I would cook them, man. I would flamethrow the monkeys. That's why I think that would be my ultimate weapon setup. Is golden waffle, pack-a-punch, upgraded nitrogen cooled flamethrower, and the Gersh devices. That would be a lot of fun. I tell you, that would make for a good video. That would make for, it almost makes me want to go back to Derice, World at War version, and grab the flamethrower and run around with it, make a video of that again for you guys, because that is a lot of fun. Oh, it would be cool too if you think about it, because you do move really slow, or you move a lot slower with the flamethrower, is to get the stamina perk and then run around with the flamethrower, because that would kind of balance out your movement. Man, that would be cool. I gotta call Treyarch. I'm gonna call Treyarch and say, hey, put the flamethrower in here so I can get the flamethrower and the stamina perk, and I'm gonna run around and have me a little zombie/monkey barbecue. Bring the hot sauce, bring the barbecue sauce. It'll be on. Man, that'd be funny. Speaking of that, right now the Super Bowl's going on, and I've been watching the commercials, and the Bud Light commercials are freaking hilarious. So bring some Bud Light to the party too. That would be nice little zombie monkey barbecue, hot sauce, Bud Light. Can't get any better than that, right? So look at this. I backed myself into a little corner right there. So again, if you got the Thunder Gun, you're running around up here, you're not going to get into a situation like that. I don't have the ray gun yet, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just, during the making of this video, I was just focused in on getting people to round 20, saying here's some things you got to do. And you can see, I guess you can't say I've been unlucky at the box, but look, it's round 17 and I don't have a ray gun. Thunder Gun is great, but early rounds the ray gun's better. I like the ray gun better. As you go on, the Thunder Gun becomes more powerful because you can take out the whole group of them in one blast. So I'm not gonna say I've been unlucky at the box.
Will not work for you.
This reminds me of better times.
I'm not going to say I was unlucky at the box, because I've been getting RPKs and HKs, and I do have the Thunder Gun. So I think that this is it right here. If you watch this one, I think, let's see. So I'm going to put down some claymores, because I know they're going to be coming in from this direction. The doors are closed down below. There's no reason for them to be coming in from up top, because I don't think I've opened up their area to the rock yet. But watch how much trouble I have here with an HK. I mean, look at this. That is right on that monkey. You can't tell me I'm missing that monkey. And it takes a lot of shots to kill him. It gets even worse. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, is it like bad hit detection on the monkeys with a gun? Look at this. Stupid monkeys, man. I was down in here one time. I had like a monkey on my back, one gnawing on my foot, one jumping up in the air stunning me. Look at this little guy with his red jumpsuit on. Look at that. I think one will get by me and get to the machine. I'm pretty sure they do. just struggling in here with the HK. So definitely want to get the ray gun to fight the monkeys. Look at, there he goes. Look at it, right up on my jug machine. Now, again, not that big of a deal. I don't care about a second perk. I just don't want to die in here from the monkeys. But if I would have kept them off, it would have given me a second perk. You know, Speed Cola wouldn't have been a bad second perk to have, but I'm not going to go buy it. Not right now, at least. I don't want to have to worry about defending any other machines. And, you know, look at the points. I built enough points right now to where if I had the ray gun and... Okay, let's say you're playing and you're at this point, you have the ray gun, you have this many points, and you want to run this little circle strategy here. You're set. Just start doing it. Just run in circles. Don't worry about holding crawlers. Just go to town on them. Start making your laps and you know, doing your thing. You can play for hours if you want. Here, I'm taking more chances still because I'm using the HK, trying to point Horde up a little bit. I like having a lot of points. I like having the option to do whatever I want to do. Because later on, what if you get to the point, and you probably will, you'll get to the point where either your thunder gun or your ray gun has been out of ammo, you've already upgraded it, and you've run out of ammo, and you know there's no monkey rounds coming for a while. But you've got 40, 50,000 points. Throw the thing back in the box, and then just sit there and keep hitting it until you get it back. That's one of the things that having a whole bunch of points will do for you. Give you the ability to do whatever you want to do as you go on in the higher rounds. Look at all these fools running behind me. Look at this. Just crazy. I mean, but it's almost, I don't know, it's almost too easy doing this. You know, just running in a circle. Yeah, I think Treyarch, I think they addressed... The reason why these zombies do barrel rolls and they dodge some of your initial shots when you aim down sights at them was the idea that when they're all lined up, you know, if you stand in a certain area to where you get the zombies coming at you in a straight line, and you know, it almost makes it too easy. So now they've probably implemented some of this stuff into the game to make it a little bit more challenging. But I think they missed the boat on this, where if you just run in little circles, they'll pile up behind you and you can take them all out. You know, maybe some of these guys should be slower. They'll slow down, so as you come back around, they'll be waiting for you. Something like that, or they're not just so dumb that they're going to follow your exact path. They're gonna take a more direct route and kind of try and cut you off. The artificial intelligent zombie that he's smarter than the gamer playing against him, and he's going to cut you off. So I ran down here. I'm not sure why I ran down here. I think I peeked down because I saw no one else was coming. Oh, there's a crawler. Got a fire sale. Yeah, I had a couple crawlers, so I went down there. Now, this was a little bit lucky. When you get the fire sale, I think, let's see what I do. Yeah, I just go ahead and switch out. It's because you don't have the guns that you want yet. Just go ahead and hit it. I think you can get about four tries at the box during a fire sale if you immediately buy the gun, immediately switch it out. Just keep doing it, because it's, you know, you're not spending any points here really. What is it, 10 points or something? So I'm just switching them out as fast as I can. Again, I'm after the ray gun. Okay, so stay tuned for the final part. That's going to be it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in part 4.